Greetings to each of you. It is hard to believe that 2022 is about to come to an end. It seems only a few short months ago that I was elected president of the best association for international higher education leaders in the world. Yes, I said it because I believe it. For me personally, AIEA was exactly what I needed during a very challenging time on my campus for internationalization. I introduced the administration to a vision that for some seemed more like a dream than a possibility of what my beloved HBCU could become. Resources, resources, resources was the word of the day every single day. I was constantly asked, how could I do all that was being proposed through the AIEA model for comprehensive internationalization with literally no resources? My response was, wait and see. I began to seek out colleagues who were working in the field and was told about AIEA and was asked if I wanted to co-present at an upcoming conference. Of course, being the determined, zealous, motivated individual that I am, I said, of course. The conference was amazing in that so many sessions spoke to what I was searching for, but of course, I could not attend all of them. I was able to meet some really cool people who shared my passion. I was eager to learn how I could become a part of this association, but most importantly, benefit from everything the association had to offer. I was a relatively new certified senior international officer, so my curiosity was overwhelming me. I expressed interest in a few committees and was accepted. Wow, I said, I'm on my way. Then there was the but. But I didn't see many people who looked like me, so I began to wonder why. I'm very inquisitive, therefore I began to ask. I had been a diversity practitioner for several years, so my lens shifted back and forth, struggling for answers. I was able to meet and talk to Darla Deerdorf, our executive director, and a few of the past presidents to get their perspective on some of the challenges with inclusion. Not to my surprise, there were just not a lot of people of color in the field at that time. So the lack of inclusion was not necessarily the fault of the association, but gaps in cultural understanding, cultural humility, reconciliation, and even vision for many of our higher ed institutions. Our world was changing faster than our policies. The next generation was becoming less tolerant of the foolishness and mistakes of the past. Change was needed and change was expected. I saw AIEA tackle tough policies and make really strong statements in support of the good for all mankind, regardless of background, race, ethnicity, sexual preference, etc. This intrigued me even more and motivated me to do more. I truly wanted to be the change that I could see throughout the world, one day at a time. Fast forward, I was elected to the board, served proudly, and then became the first African American female to lead this 40-year association. Is that progress? Yes, it is, but we still have a long way to go. The moral of this story is the only thing constant that I know of is change. Change for us as individuals, institutions, associations, and society. We are truly an interconnected human family. As you begin to think about resolutions for 2023, it is my hope that you resolve to be the best at whatever you choose to do. In the words of Gary Burnison, we do have a choice. Instead of looking at what's wrong and what's right, we can look for what's right and what's wrong. And that's when we go from reading and reacting to spreading and sharing our own news. AIEA is strong and transforming. We need you as members to stay connected. We need you as members to share your stories, share your research. While we can't always change our circumstances, colleagues, we can absolutely change our thoughts, sometimes in the most profound ways. We want to hear from you. We want to see you at the conference, on the town halls, and in other professional development initiatives such as the Academy. The time is now, and I want to be there right with you, watching you benefit from everything AIEA has to offer. It's certainly impacted my professional life, and I have no doubt that it will continue to do so. This will be my last message to you this year, so I wish you peace, joy, and well-being. Always in service, Jewell.